Token Sunday at all. Gearing up for some America's region racing at the Watkins Glen. Ultimate day of this week. Last day of Watkins Glen. Yeah, man. It's been a pretty rad race week. Frankly, man, I'm going to say, man, pretty blown away. With the exception of two races. I think it was both on Monday, maybe even one on Tuesday morning. Um, yeah, man, I've gained points on every fucking race. So yeah, 14 minutes till race time. I think I'm gonna do a few laps over here in the F type. Jump over the Huracan for the race. I had initially started the race running the Citrion for the bulk of the week. I think it was about 2 days over. I switched over to the Huracan. I'd been running the Huracan for time trial only, and then Citrion for the race with the stability. I'm just a lot more comfortable in the Citrion 90% of the time in race conditions. But I was like, you know what, man, the Citrion, I made the analogy a few times now, was like the tortoise in a race with a bunch of hares. And I was having good results, man. Yeah, again, gaining points. But yeah, with the Huracan, man, I've actually been not only gaining points, but gaining a few podiums, man. Now I've been running the different regions throughout the week, generally one race. I think at most I've done 2 races in the Americas region in any single day. So generally the Americas region for myself is morning time, and then I actually did the one in the evening as well, maybe 2. Generally I save the evenings for the either Europe or so yesterday I believe I got down this Jaguar. I am with the Jaguar, right? Not the Aston Martin. I think they're basically the same thing. I was able to get this car down into the 1:14 time window. But yeah, yesterday in Asia I wasn't able to. So yeah, let's see if I can get that down. My 1:14 one that I set very early in the week. It's basically a time that's held for myself all week. I had hoped at some point throughout the week I'd be able to make an improvement on that and get to the 1:13 time slot. It definitely didn't happen. As I gather it from right now, I believe the last time I checked the top time globally, it was like a 1:14, or rather 1:13. Definitely a low 1:13. And yeah, which essentially is just my times is like a second slower, which is generally not the case. Generally with a world record time, I'm usually like world record anywhere from 2 to 3 seconds. I think the closest I've ever gotten to, yeah, the world record is maybe a second and a half. No, not even that, probably more than that. Anyways, long story short, I think everyone was kind of pushing their limits with the cars this week. Yeah, I know there's definitely room for improvement in my own style, but yeah, I don't think I'm doing it. So yeah, a couple laps in this car right here. What time we got right now? We got 10 minutes till race time. Maybe do a couple more laps in one other car, then jump into the jump into the Huracan for the race. So again, hey, stoking Sunday to all. Beautiful last day outside here, Central Valley. And yeah, getting fired up for the day. Had a relatively decent day yesterday, skateboarding wise. Pretty sore yesterday, but managed in a couple of good sessions. So I was satisfied. Had a killer day yesterday, man. Got a bunch of shit done. Complete Saturday, racing, swimming, skateboarding. Yeah, man, I was backing yesterday. Yeah, so probably gonna go check out some more spots today. I don't know. I think I might even venture out west. Maybe not all the way to the bay, but definitely good. Haven't been out of the Central Valley or out of the regional zone. Hey, it looks like I just got a viewer. Good morning to you. Yeah, haven't ventured out of this zone region since a few weeks back when I was coming back from Seattle, Washington. So I think it's time to switch it up, man. Just, new shit. So do a race here this morning, see how this turns out. Again, had a lot of success this week, so no pressure on myself. I'm kind of, lack of a better term, just playing with house money, man. It's been a fun ass week, and I tell you what though, I'm also looking forward to next week's dailies starting tomorrow, Monday the 26th. Race B is super intriguing for myself. We got the Grand Valley Highway. Fucking love that highway, based on the Highway 1 here in California State. In case you're unfamiliar, have never driven the Highway 1, it's epic. I was waiting for this. Yeah, hell yeah. I got a little bit of session yesterday, bro. Just mentioning, pretty sore yesterday. As a matter of fact, I started off at Grigori High. I usually go skate there in the morning and just kind of start from there. Yeah, dude. I'm super hyped for Grand Valley, man. Fucking love that track. Interested to see if we're going to be in the Group 4, the Group 3 on that track. At least I hope so, man. Or maybe something even sick like road cars, man. But yeah, I was just saying, for any viewers out there that might be unfamiliar, man, Highway 1, man. If you ever have the opportunity to do that drive, the real highway drive, I'm sure Elias knows about this, man. Fucking epicness. I've basically driven the whole stretch of it. I've driven it, well, actually, I don't know if I've driven it from LA down to Mexico. Yeah, Group 3 though, man, on Grand Valley, that's there's a lot of tight ass turns, man. I don't know, I'm pretty sure we have ran Group 3. Alright, so what do we got? Semi-slow race time. This is the first time I've been running this Ferrari. Yeah, man, yeah, it just seems to me like Group 3 cars would be hella fast. I mean, I don't care either way, but I think it'd be awesome to do that track in road cars. I think we had that set up, if I'm unmistaken, maybe like 6 months ago, maybe longer. Yeah, Grand Valley, I'm fucking hyped on that. I think race C is Suzuka, which I'm also hyped on that track, but that could be pretty cutthroat based on a real location. Yeah, dude, I saw that on the bridge. Yeah, I've done that bridge. So I've done the stretch of it north all the way into San Francisco. My daughter and I had done the coast of Oregon. I think it was the first time we did the coastal drive back to California to visit. I just got in the 1990 Miata, and so about 100 miles, no, not even that, about 70 miles south of Eureka, California. Eureka, California being about 100 miles south of the border to Oregon. At Leggett, California, you get off the 101, which the 101 is basically how the 1 is in California, but to Oregon. Thank you, bro. Yeah, fucking Got it off a friend of mine up in Seattle back in 2016 to 1990. Fell in love with it. Got a 2021 and 2021. So yeah, at Liggett, California, you cut off the 101 and you do like this 30-minute windy ass drive, or rather not 30-minute, 30-mile, which actually takes about 2 hours to get through it though, because it's such a windy drive through the forest. And eventually drops you off at Highway 1 where you're like on the edge of these fucking cliffs. It's fucking epic. And they got a sick ass jersey there. The only thing is, for myself being Goofyfoot, the run up to it was uphill, and that weather beaten highway was not easy to push up and keep speed on. Anyways, so yeah, Lake California, that's where the Highway 1 starts on the northern part. Did that all the way to the city. Now from the city, I've actually driven the city like through Pacifica and into Half Moon Bay and all that. I've done that drive before, but more recently I were taking a trip down to Six Flags. We started off at Monterey, did the whole 17-mile drive. I just got on the 2021 Miata, and we come on, motherfuckers, stay on the track. Yeah, we did that. We did the one all the way down to, south of like the Hearst Castle and all that. Wait, are you talking about Are you talking about driving in the Miata? Fuck no, dude. The Miata is like driving a fucking go-kart, man. I fucking love that thing. No, I gotta admit though, when I first got the 1990, again, a friend of mine, she had up in Seattle, someone had slashed the tires on it. She was getting ready to move to California, just got this brand new car. Anyway, she had aftermarket lug nuts, aftermarket wheels on the car, and she didn't have the tool, the tire iron, to get the lug nuts off. So she hits me up, Andrew, can you come help me out? I was like, hell yeah. So we were just small talking. I was taking the wheels off, getting ready to put on the spare. I was like, hey, I heard you moved to California. What are you gonna do with this car when you leave in a couple days? She's like, I'm gonna sell it. And I was like, small talk, like, how much you gonna sell for it? She looks at me, she's like, I'll give it to you right now for $200. And I was like, fuck, seriously? Like, let's go to the ATM right now. Now, her and I had lived together for a while, and I had been in the car with her driving, and no big deal, right? Also at the time, I was also drunk most of the time, so yeah, man, mess. I know, slashing the tires, it was weak. Anyway, so she sells me the car. I'd been in it before, but I don't. Maybe I'd driven it one time. But yeah. Anyways, so I get in this car, and I had a 03 four-door Ford Taurus at the time. Before that, I had a little truck. But yeah, we had this Ford Taurus. It was my family's and I had this car before my ex-wife kicked me out. We're still hella good friends, though. Shout out, Lori, love you. Anyways, so I get in this little fucking Miata, man, and I'm feeling like a gust of wind is gonna flip this thing over, right? It feels like so small and lightweight. I was like literally afraid to take it on the freeway. Anyways, I'm at the job, and I sell tires. I think I mentioned this before. I'm at the job, and this OG comes in. He's buying like some track tires for his little Fiat. And so I say to him, yeah, hell yeah, man, that's my daughter's mom, my baby's Mana. She's up in Seattle. I doubt she's watching it. She thinks I'm a fucking nerd for doing this, but hey, man, she's the best, man. One of my favorite people on the planet, man. Anyways, so as I say, anyways, so I'm selling tires to this dude, and I tell him, I'm like, hey, man, I just got this little Miata, and I'm kind of tripping out. He looks at me, he's like, Hector, I'll tell you this right now, man, that car's engineered to never flip over. Push it as hard as you want. Once he told me that, I was like, okay, dude. And man, after that was the beginning of fucking me being in love with the Miatas, man. Like I mentioned, that first summer I had it, my daughter and I were coming back to visit. We drive down at least once a year. Normally we just take the 5 straight down, right? But I'd met this woman. She was a surfer. She turned me on the coast of Oregon. And yeah, anyways, never done the coast of Oregon? Fuck, go check out the coast of Oregon. So I say to my kiddo, I'm like, hey, let's fucking put the top down. Let's drive down the coast of Oregon. So yeah, we start off, anyways, yeah. Game changer. All right. My time has definitely not held up. We got the KP Wilcox. My neighbors. Yeah, dude. They're so sick. Did I put in shots fired, bro? All right, we got hella fucking heavy hitters in here, man. I got VR van cam, man. I don't think so. All right. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, a lot of fast ass motherfuckers in this race, man. That KP Wilcox is super sick. Super sick. Bama, that's the homie right there. Yeah. As far as we got going, we got a lot of Alfa Romeos. We got I don't know how these guys are fucking getting those speeds with those NSXs, man. I've tried it. A Boofy, I've raced that cat before. Yeah, got a good field right here. So, hey, as always, man, success to all my competitors and what you all want to achieve. May we all either maintain or increase on our sportsmanship / safety rating. Have some fucking fun, man. A good race. Yeah. So here we go. I can't see who the homie was in the chat that was saying what's up because I put my fucking screen right there. But yeah, man. So Highway 1. Anyways, man, that going back to where you were saying Tyrannosaurus doing the drive. Yeah, I saw he put up a photo from there. I forget the name of that bridge. I believe it's either a little bit north or a little bit south of somewhere in the Big Sur area. It's a famous bridge. When my daughter and I were doing the drive, I was like, oh, hey, no, I didn't even know about. No, Gran Turismo 7 wasn't out yet. Okay, don't try and cockblock me, dog, because all you're going to do is end up hurting yourself. Yeah, you should have just chosen your line and stopped moving around. Anyways, yeah, and on that note, man, one of these days I want to get back there, because as I recall, there was a sick-ass jersey wall also there, man. One of my goals in life is to get as many jerseys as I can. I think right now I'm over 200. Haven't had a new one, though, in a while. Come on there, little alpha guy. Alright, we got this. What's this guy? Is he in the fucking Viper? Yeah, a little bit, the Vassam. Oh, he's in a little Alfa Romeo also. Brazilian, okay. Get fired up there, homie. My reggae time. I could be wrong about that. Forgive my dancographical ignorance. Definitely get on this chaos. Hopefully at no point there did I hit the line, man, because that would suck ass, man. Yeah, I could tell that little guy in Alpha was going to be getting a little bit crazy style.
Just go
That's why I got the in the background. You can't hear it unless I put the speaker up to the microphone, but that's the KXP. Stay right, 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 stay right. Positive vibes. Re-airing from yesterday's show. KEXP, Seattle, Washington. K's and Kevin, E's and Edward, X and Xylophone, P's and Paul. Positive vibes at our Saturday morning reggae show. Wasn't listening to it yesterday for. I think I was just like playing the regular playlist on my phone. Yeah. So yeah, didn't get to hear it yesterday. Replaying it now. I figured this is a good choice for some tunes for some Saturday morning racing, or rather Sunday morning racing. Definitely not Saturday morning. Definitely not summertime anymore. Yeah. So Elias, man, what do you think about the big cool down, bro? I tell you, it's kind of nice. Not gonna lie. I do prefer the peak heat of the summertime, but you know, it's not so bad, man. What do I got behind me? I got the Vassam guy, right? Just behind me. I'll be giving me a little bump trap. I do appreciate that, my brother. Alright, who's just coming out of the pits over there? Is that the Libjibuk? Forgive my butchering of your name there, bro. I know you're a sick-ass racer, though. Yeah, definitely. So this is the first time this week I've actually seen a tight pack after pitting early first lap. So this is going to be interesting. Definitely got some action right there. Survived it. And it looks like one of the guys said, I'm over it, and decided to rage quit. I mentioned this multiple times. If you don't already know, quitting the race when you're not pleased with an effort is not advised. You actually, in the long run, will lose more points versus if you just stayed the course. And even if it was resulting in a last place finish, you're going to overall lose more points if you just quit. So yeah, for those that don't know, don't quit. I mean, I get it, man. Maybe there's something going on at the house, man. Maybe your fucking chicken's burning. Maybe the kid's fucking bugging out. Whatever, man. Lots of things are going to happen in life. You might have to quit, but don't quit the race just because you're mad, man. You're going to end up burning yourself in the long run. Okay, but I wasn't sure what you're going to do. I'm trying to give you some space. Yeah, so far, killer race with the Bass Sam over here. Let's see if we can keep it up. Oh, definitely got a little bit squirrely there, but was able to pull it back in, man. Reining in the wild fucking horse. Whoa! Let's see if we can't get back in this motherfucker. Kudos again to the Bass Sam behind me. And Viva Mexico! Back in the flag that homie's flying. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I should be actually flying that flag. Wasn't born there, was born here in the States. But the way this country treats so many people, man, yeah, anyways. That's my whole political rant on that. Alright, low 115, that's pretty good. Actually, both my full laps have been in a 115 pace, which I've mentioned this before, is where I want to be consistently to even have a chance to gain some points. I'd like to get into the 114s. I have a feeling with this competitive field, unless I'm attaining some 114s, probably not going to be making major progress. A lot of this race to go. Thus far, getting is probably my best entrance and exit to that big sloping right. Yeah, hasn't been an easy one this race. I tell you what, this has been a pretty action-packed race thus far, man. And kudos to the homie behind me. Also avoiding hitting that wall. Alright, another low 115, back in it. There's a guy behind me, and he's in the NSX, right? Okay, so again, I mentioned this yesterday, earlier this week, a few days ago. I was doing a morning race. Actually, I race qualified a couple times this week. And he's driving the NSX, man. He's fucking mocking it. A lot of these guys are mocking it. I tried it, right? Okay, you know, like I gotta see what the deal is with this car, man. I could not get it to match the kind of speed these guys are running at. I mean, qualify. He's just a freak of nature, right? You know, it's funny, man. I went on. I'm like, who is fucking qualify, man? Like, is he an alternate account for some other sick ass racer? I don't know. So anyways, I typed in Reddit qualified GT7, man, and there's a lot of people talking on the forums like, who is this qualified guy, man? So yeah, a lot of people. Oh shit, there we go. Go ahead, get by, homie. I made the mistake, you earned it. looks like I might have gotten... Whoa, shit, dog, what are you doing? I was having a feeling I should probably take the inside lane. Man, if they gave me a penalty for that, I'm going to be bummed, dude. Fucking homie bumped me out. I was actually thinking about taking the inside line, but I was like, I'm not sure if he's going to be too out of control of this car. So, anyways, fortunately, I didn't get a penalty there. Rightfully so. Kudos, Polyphony, for getting it right. A little too wide right there. Let's see if we can't get back up here. Alright, so currently in P9, lost about 5 seconds from the lap, about 4 seconds from the leader due to my own error, due to getting slightly bumped over there. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Long story short, for those who don't know, if you want to catch up to someone, they've yet to go in the pit, you basically got to keep them within like 15, 16 seconds. After that, they're going to get past you, man. So, man, I've been having a difficult time with the big slope and right, man. I just gotta trust my car, trust my instincts that I can get through it. Making some progress on these guys up ahead, man. I think a couple of these guys still have to pit if I'm correct, though I could be wrong. What did I start off at? P9? P10? Something like that? Alright, another relatively mid-range 115, again, good for the race. Whoa, stay on the fucking track, dude. I hope I kept my tires on there. Fuck, dude, 1 second penalty. Damn it, that may have just fucking ruined it all for me. God damn it. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, that guy's playing smart, man. I got a penalty. He knows he's gonna fly by me, man. I would have done the same thing, man. No point in trying to get ahead, man, or trying to be over aggressive and fuck up your opportunity. All right. Who else also had the penalty up there? Was that the shots fired, bro? Yeah. So there goes a couple spots lost. Let's see if we're able to maybe ideally get that back. Yeah, that was a major screw up. But again, what do we got? Technically 6 or 5 full laps to go. Yeah, I totally screwed up that exit on T1, man. I don't know how I did that. I thought I had my tires back on the track. Whoa, just like that, got another position back. So back to chasing the Bastam. So for that homie who rage quit, that definitely made my battle back that much more easier. Come on, get back in there, get back in there, get back in there, get back in there, get back in there. All right. Way too fucking wide on that, but hey, you know what? Stayed on. That's what matters. I'm guessing this one's likely to be another 115. Again, God willing, I'm able to keep my fucking car on the track. You know, I mean, it's fair. It's, in my opinion, for for this track. Gosh, there's definitely been some other tracks where it's super fucked, but yeah, it's weird though. Sometimes you get a 0.5 penalty going over the curb on that. Sometimes 0.1. I don't know. Maybe I had 2 penalties combined. They just added up all at once. But yeah, I haven't myself had a big problem with penalties, with the exception of, oh man, that pit. Going into the pits, man, you got to be super perfect on those lines. Yeah, I've definitely fallen for that 3-second penalty on the pits more than once this week. This dude ran me off track, and yeah, you know, sometimes that happens, dude. Like where, you know, you're not at fault. I've been there as well, man. I can relate. But I think overall, in my opinion, anyways, I haven't had the penalty system be an issue for myself in this race. Yeah. Alright, looks like we're making some progress back towards the Bassam. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I started off in P8, but fucking KP Wilcox Racing, not surprising. Blowing the doors off everybody. Oh, I know what it was, man. Yeah, it's fucking, you gotta be perfect on it. I've definitely fallen for it. So the KP Wilcox, he was in a race a couple days back, and he did the whole, he started pole, did the whole fall back, and go from the back of the pack, and I think he ended up finishing P6 in that race. But yeah, man, he's fast as fuck, man. I raced that dude a few times, no joke. Whoa! So, whoa, shit. Ooh. I'd rather lose a little bit of time than have to serve a penalty on that shit. Hey, it looks like I have actually more than one viewer, man. So, hey, Stoking Sunday to all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking out the race. Wish I were able to put on a better show performance-wise on the course, but hey, I'm doing what I can do. And, man, I tell you what, it's been a fun-ass race, man. Kudos to this Bassam right there, man. He's been real consistent on his racing, on his lap time, so good on you. KP is quick. Yeah, he surely is. Oh, dude. Hey, those riverbank clips, man, you were fucking that shit up, man. What are you talking about, dude? That fucking Wally back lip on that fucking ledge thing? Tearing that spot up, dude. Hey, again, man, like I mentioned, that's, I don't really ride. Well, I don't hardly at all anymore. But I'll go skate that shit. But back when I first discovered that park, I think must have been about 2004 or something like that. My parents had moved out here in 2003, right about the time we moved up to Seattle. Anyways, I'd skated Rip-On a couple times before I moved up to Seattle when it first got built. And so my parents first moved here. I was like, oh shit, man, they're just right down the road from Rip-On. Fuck yes, man. So I met Rip-On, and I met this dude there. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, you gotta go check out Salida Riverbank. And I'm like, what the fuck is that, dude? He's like, yeah, just fucking, you know, so I thought the name of the city was Salida Riverbank. I didn't know he was talking about the exit. Anyways, I ended up finding the park, man. And, yeah, sick-ass little park, man. Want to say I saw it in a bunch of videos, too. I don't know if you ever, was his name Frank Faria? I want to say he rode for Lifeblood Skateboards. He had a place called the Ranch in Escalon, like an indoor warehouse. I never went to his ranch. Skated with the dude though. He was up at, oh fuck yeah, dude, Rip-On sick. Yeah, one of the OGs from my hometown, Brian Ferdinand, was in on the original design. Yeah. So I met that dude. He came up to Marginal Way with the Lifeblood guys. Yeah, super ripper. Never made it to his ranch, but dude, was it in the Lifeblood video or some other video, man? He had a part where, dude, yeah, he fucking fucked that shit up, right? Like, spine fucking master. But yeah, man, so anyways, yeah, sick-ass park, dude, and that fucking fly out on the steep bank, going towards the bathrooms, man, that shit was fucking hell sick. Would you, like, kickflip a couch or some shit like that? Ooh, am I about to get some fucking spots back? Come on. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, dude. I was wondering about that. Yeah, I want to say I heard he was giving skate lessons there, right? Damn it, I thought I was in there. Dude, Wade Spire the GOAT. Hey, I'll tell you Wade Spire's story, bro. Yeah, big fan since I was a little kid. Back in, must have been a junior in high school, so that was, what, 88, 89? We heard about this ramp in Oakland. I was living in San Leandro at that point, and anyways, long story short, they called it the 09 ramp because it was on 9th Street in San Francisco, or San Francisco in Oakland. Anyways, this ramp, which I come to find out later on, was owned by the Chavez brothers. Dave and Joel Chavez, legendary East Bay skate bros. Anyways, it was at their house. It was like this old punk rock Victorian house. Anyways, we get there, and this thing's like, I don't think it was more than like 6.5, maybe 7 feet tall, but with super tight transitions, crazy fucking, I think it went like 2 vert. It had these pull coping blocks that were like not set totally perfectly and like would jiggle every time you grind them. Anyways, so one day this fucking dude shows up there. He's like kind of scraggly fucking looking. And I remember he was riding these Gullwing trucks, and he was fucking, he looked like just, I don't know, I want to say, like, he just looked like a poor little white dude, man. But I also look like a poor little skinny Mexican dude, man, so whatever. Anyways, man, this dude fucking comes up, he's bonking off the coping, like, seemingly like 3 to 4 foot high fakie ollies, and just slamming out his legs into a frontside pivot. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Come to find out later on, that was Wade Spire. Yeah, Wade Spire was just a little ass kid at that time. Yeah, I've been a fan ever since, man. I often tell people, man, he's probably got the best style of all time, man, along with Danny Way. I mean, best pure style. Hey, all right, so hey, finally didn't win any points, but yeah, not so bad. Who did I miss? Yeah, so hey, maintain my sportsmanship slash safety rating. Yeah, I have a feeling even with my lost points in my DR rating, it wasn't a whole heck of a lot because I think I started P8. Anyways, yeah, Wade Spire, sick as fuck, big fan. Yeah, good to see you again too, the bomb on. So hey, on that note, I'm about to get the fuck out of here, start gearing up for the day. Elias, if you're around, man, I'm gonna start heading over to Grigori here in the near future. Go start with the curves and take it from there. So if you're around, man, come fucking skate. Hey, to everyone else, check out the stream. Appreciate it. Hey, peace to all. Fuck war. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. Human race, we can do better. Love to all of you and yours. Stoked everyone, man. Whatever you do today, fucking go get it. And I'm about to go get me some.
In the previous set, some Jimmy Radway Productions, Femi Time All Stars and Things. Femi Time All Stars with Helen Sorrow, which I was reminded of and dug out of the...
Yeah, it's Kid Hops, KXP, Saturday morning DJ. Look it up. KXP, KXPCL. Hey, on that note, guys, I'm out. Peace.